such a great day. Welcome to the Hyundai Media Day at CES 2024. I'm Sinead Bouvel, and I'm going to be your host for today. And get ready to challenge your ideas about energy and mobility. Seeing the future with new eyes, well, that's our first speaker's job. Jose Munoz is the President and Global Chief Operating Officer of Hyundai Motor Company. He's also President and CEO of Hyundai and Genesis Motor North America. And today, he's going to share with us the Hyundai vision regarding hydrogen and software. Please welcome Jose Munoz.
Hi, Sinead.
Hello, great to see you. Great to have you here. Really looking forward to our conversation. So, Jose, Hyundai has proven that it can set new technological standards in the past. My question, how do you measure future technological progress?
Well, Sinead, first of all, thank you for being with us and helping us tell our story today. We have been following your very thoughtful points of view on the future, and I wanted to echo the sentiment that you spoke about in your New Year's message about polarization in society. There is so much more we have in common than not. And it is important for us as a society to find common ground as we prepare for the transformational shifts ahead. Thank you for voicing that important perspective. And as far as setting new standards and measuring technological progress, we constantly ask ourselves those questions. How can Hyundai improve how people and goods move more sustainably, more efficiently, and safer? For Hyundai, it starts with the vision of our executive chair, which we call Progress for Humanity. Whether it's vehicles powered by hydrogen, autonomous driving, advanced air mobility, or automated robots, Hyundai has a strong point of view on the future of mobility, and importantly, we have the resources to bring this vision to reality.
So, ease every way, that is the Hyundai theme at CES this year. But what exactly does that mean?
Well, today's will show how progress paves the way to our future. We believe there is no progress unless we serve humanity. We measure real progress with real impact. And we don't just pursue innovation for innovation's sake. We do it for the people, for mobility that is free of limitation, safe, accessible, one that is fair for everyone, everything and everywhere. That's what guides us.
Well, that's really good. And I will say, at least there's one company that is putting me at the center of its attention.
Indeed.
But how is Hyundai making that happen, not only for me, but for all of us?
Well, today is about two fundamental innovation paths: hydrogen energy and our industry's software-driven transformation. First, hydrogen energy and fuel cell technology will play a prominent role. They have for over 25 years. Hyundai is a first mover in hydrogen. We were the first to mass produce hydrogen fuel cell cars and trucks, and we've sold the most of them to date. Today, we will also demonstrate how we will become a hydrogen energy provider and how we're going well beyond conventional electrolysis methods. In fact, we're introducing a way to turn organic waste and even plastic into clean hydrogen. This is unique in our industry. And we will also unveil viable solutions for a complete hydrogen value chain on a global scale.
Wait, I have to interrupt you there. So you mean sludge, like dirty waste, landfilled plastics, and you're going to turn that into something good and not something gross?
Yeah, exactly. This is unique in our industry. And we will also unveil viable solutions for a complete hydrogen value chain on a global scale.
And second,
software-driven transformation is being led by our entire group. We're making a historic shift from hardware-based vehicles to software-defined mobility devices, transforming data with AI and human creativity into smart, connected mobility experiences.
Right, and there's the AI word, which we'll also get to. Software-driven transformation. It's a big challenge that many industries have to tackle. How do you make that happen?
We're shifting the way we develop vehicles and services and how we pave the way into the future. And you can see it in action now. Right outside on the street, you can ride in an Ioniq 5 robotaxi through Motional, our autonomous vehicle company. We're also partnering with Amazon here in the US, where you will be able to buy our vehicles online soon. AWS is our preferred cloud provider, and starting next year, you will be able to access Alexa inside our vehicles. Starting next year, also, our cars will give you the convenience of home on the road.
So I can actually take that road trip with Alexa now. That's great to know. I can't wait for that. Our other topic today is hydrogen energy. So safeguarding the environment for our future generations, that's an increasingly important agenda across the board.
You're absolutely right. Just last month at COP28 in Dubai, governments agreed to phase out fossil fuels. The world is shifting its attention to hydrogen energy. We see major industrial countries announcing their long-term national hydrogen strategies to support economies and societies. Also, in the US Department of Energy has set aside $7 billion to build the infrastructure for 7 regional hydrogen hubs around the country. And we are all in. This is action, not just words. My colleagues will introduce other examples where we are globally engaged. And get ready to learn more about the Hyundai Motor Group Meta Plant America project in Georgia and how it's making the hydrogen economy a reality. This is a monumental challenge, and we are ready. In our 56 years history, Hyundai has overcome many challenges, and we will continue to do so today. It's in our DNA.
Well, I'll look forward to innovations to come. Thank you so much, Jose. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
And now it's time to take a deeper look at change in action with hydrogen.
The world is changing so fast. What about us? We envision a world where problems transform into promises. Clean hydrogen energy creates limitless possibilities. End-to-end hydrogen solutions create a seamless flow, sustainably changing, improving, and simplifying our lives. Positive energy on the way to everyone.
So the next topic, it's going to raise all of our energy levels. Hydrogen energy, from its production to its utilization, is what the next speakers will share with us today. So please welcome Jae Jung, President and CEO of Hyundai, and Chong-Won Kim, Head of Hydrogen Fuel Cell Development. So great to have you here. So great to have you here. Okay. I'm very excited for this conversation.
Yes, we are.
So, because we know the hydrogen topic, it speaks to the very essence of the energy transition for a sustainable world. A world that Hyundai envisions as the hydrogen society and economy. What has driven Hyundai to become a hydrogen first mover?
You know, CNET, being a first mover is not an easy task. It means standing by your convictions, even if that means going against the mainstream, against naysayers, and against quarterly the result. It is about more than just numbers. At Hyundai, we start by putting a human face on everything we do. We believe that science and humanity are two sides of the same coin. that advanced technology should always make people's lives better. It follows our vision of achieving progress for humanity. That's what drives us to develop and promote hydrogen, to reduce carbon emissions for clean energy, also to deliver the carbon-free energy to the world we all live in.
Yes, indeed. And if we zoom out a little, the international consensus is that we should limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. And Hyundai has already announced its commitment to carbon neutrality. How is Hyundai making that happen?
Well, Sinead, it's happening already. And just in a moment, I will show you how. In 1998, we started fuel cell research and development. As a result, we are leading hydrogen mobility today with a proven track record. We introduced the world's first mass-produced fuel cell EV in 2013, and we are the global market leader in the fuel cell on the road. We are also maintaining this momentum with all new Nexo set to launch in 2025, which is next year. Fuel cell in commercial applications is also already showing its clear power in the heavy-duty arena. The Accent fuel cell truck is a great example. It's a true game changer.
And it doesn't stop there. The fuel cells also find their way into all kinds of mobility, construction vehicles, buses, trams, ships, and also planes with our advanced air mobility programs, and all kinds of mobility solutions that will be powered by clean hydrogen.
And I must say, you say that as if it was the most natural thing in the world, but it's not. You are the only one doing this in the industry. So what you're describing, it's going to change more than just mobility. Fuel cell technology and hydrogen have the power to impact entire economies and societies across the world, don't they?
Yes, that's right. Clean hydrogen gives us the power to progress with the positive energy in many ways. Positive, because it has profound impact on mobility, the cities, societies, economies, and the environment. And it positively impacts customer value to ease everywhere. It's safe, accessible, and fair. Hydrogen is safe for the environment because when the fuel cell converts hydrogen into energy, it only emits water. It's safe for almost any use. For nearly half a century, numerous industries already have utilized hydrogen as a preferred energy source and industrial ingredients. And it's safe to store and transport. And that takes us to other major advantages. Hydrogen is accessible. It's the most abundant element in Earth, which can be obtained not only from the water, but also from the sludge, organic waste, even plastics. I can't emphasize this enough. Clean hydrogen has the potential to be primary energy source for all types of mobility industrial use cases, for green steel productions, for all private households, and more. This versatility ensures the universal access, anytime, anywhere.
It's very impressive, and truthfully, it's the exact opposite of fossil fuels. And it sounds like it's meant for all of us if we have the right technologies.
It's like you read my mind, because I was about to mention that by saying hydrogen is fair, hydrogen ensures global fairness through its high accessibility. It dissolves the divisions between the countries, resolves the energy imbalance caused by geographical disparities. This is hydrogen's true value, an energy that is safe, accessible, and fair to everyone, capable of empowering everything, and available everywhere.
And so what I'm kind of envisioning is like a master key that unlocks all possibilities. Chang-won, how does Hyundai make all of these dreams into a reality?
Sinead, that's the question that we ask ourselves. How can you make something so complex tangible for people inside and outside our company? An important first step was H2, the brand we launched in 2020. The letter HTWO stands for hydrogen, H to the molecule, and humanity, the two main pillars of hydrogen fuel cell business. we introduced the H2 to initiate the shift away from the fossil fuels to embrace a new hydrogen energy ecosystem. Today, we are proud to announce the expansion of H2, evolving from the fuel cell to a hydrogen value chain brand with just these 4 letters. We will lay the foundation for making the leap to global hydrogen societies and economies.
That is some big 4 letters. And we have hydrogen societies, hydrogen economies. These are big frames. How does it work in practice?
The 2 vision spans the entire hydrogen value chain. It's built on a strategic integration of our group-wide capability vertically across all sectors. Just to name a few: automotive parts, logistics, steel productions, and construction. Horizontally from production and storages to transportation and utilizations. And this is, by the way, a tremendous shift in our group. We are uniting our hydrogen-related capabilities under one strong idea, which creates a picture that is bigger than the sum of its parts and creates valuable solutions along the entire hydrogen value chain. That's what we call the H2 grid. And it's not just for the customers, it's also for us. Of course, we will be an off-take ourselves, realizing green steel production, replacing coal with clean hydrogen is one of the many high-impact examples. We project we will off-take nearly 3 million tons of hydrogen by 2035. This includes our group's green steel production and the fuel cell EVs, as well as the fuel cell system we sell. In short, H2 enables a hydrogen-powered world that is clean, healthy, sustainable. It is our future powered by positive energy.
And it reminds me of Jose Munoz's positive outlook earlier, that Hyundai can produce clean hydrogen in different ways. So Chang-Won, what are they and why are they important?
Well, let's start with the waste to hydrogen. It's already part of our short-term roadmap to commercialize alternative clean hydrogen production methods. We can now take sewage sludge and other forms of organic waste, things that are perceived as dirty, and turn them into clean hydrogen. That's what we call a win-win technology with a double positive effect, taking away things that are burden to our planet and turning them into something good. The waste to hydrogen process sounds complicated, but it's not that difficult.
No.
It's a lot like the way we transform the food we eat into energy. Well, almost. We take organic waste, digest it with the microorganisms, similar to the ones that our own bodies have. Then we turn it in from waste to biogas, then upgrade it into the clean hydrogen. Actually, the commercial scale waste to hydrogen is an advanced technology which is proven and already operating in Chungju City in South Korea.
That's right. It shows us that waste to hydrogen has a global and very local impact. Waste to hydrogen not only prevents global warming by utilizing such methane, but also creates new industrial value through hydrogen as eco-friendly energy. The greatest advantages of waste to hydrogen is that we develop mini hydrogen production hubs at the regional level, particularly in the countries like Indonesia, which we'll come to in just a moment.
And it reminds me, Jose also hinted at the conversion of plastic in his opening remarks.
Yeah. Good memories. Yes, another technology we are currently working on, and that really excites me, is plastic to hydrogen. Another true win-win technology, and it will take non-recyclable plastic, that is almost 90% of all plastics, and turns it into hydrogen energy.
So if I had a plastic bottle, that could turn into hydrogen?
Yes. Well, we have patented the process that melts plastic into something that looks like a black honey. We then turn it into synthetic gas, purified it to require purity level of hydrogen mobility. We end up with a lot of clean energy and much less plastic waste. That is serious. the double positive impact.
This is really game-changing. Communities everywhere and every size can use this technology, and that is fair indeed. But what about electrolysis? So the way to produce green hydrogen. Is there a roadmap for green hydrogen production based on electrolysis?
Well, good question. Currently, there are two technologies in commercial use. They both produce green hydrogen through water electrolysis. The alkaline method is the classical way, and the other method is proton exchange membrane, so-called PEM electrolysis. It is simply the reverse of the PEM fuel cell technology. We believe in this very promising technology to produce green hydrogen, and with the PEM, we aim to meet the growing demand on high megawatt scale while cutting production costs by half. This target will be achieved by leveraging our PEM fuel cell technology, experience, and facilities.
That is indeed a bold roadmap. So after hydrogen is produced, where does it go from there? How does storage and transportation work within H2?
There are all the tough questions. For storage, we provide proprietary hydrogen containers. We can transport via pipelines, as well as hydrogen-powered ships and trucks. It's also possible to scale down to portable hydrogen refueling solutions. Actually, our mobile H-moving station is already in operations in Seoul's Gwangjin district. And we are slated to begin commercial operations on our famous Jeju Island in Korea by 2024.
Wow. So that gives us a clearer picture on the H2 business model and the hydrogen value chain. Are there projects that are already up and running, though?
Yes, there was, CNET. With the tailored solutions throughout the world, here is a great example of waste to hydrogen. We are partnering and supporting Indonesia to become the carbon neutral with clean hydrogen. Because this method uses waste discharges from the local communities. This gives the cities their own mini hydrogen production hubs. And that's double positive impact, lowering hydrogen transportation and storage costs, and growing the new industrial costs around the hydrogen hubs. This will not only benefit Indonesia, it will also serve as a blueprint for other Asian regions as well, and the rest of the world.
So it seems like H2 could be applied anywhere in the world. And Hyundai is making that impact happen right now, actually, in the US, correct?
Yeah, well, that's right, James. We are also engaging in many different projects to establish hydrogen hubs in the US. For one, we are actively deploying our fuel cell electric trucks in Northern California, the NorCal Zero project, which started operation last year, uses Class 8 heavy-duty tractors to support decarbonization of the Port of Oakland. Another project that we are currently sketching out is the Clean Hydrogen Hubs. It's a multi-billion-dollar initiative of the U.S. Department of Energy. It will create 7 hydrogen hubs around the country for both public and the private sectors. We promise to connect clean hydrogen producers and off-takers on the large scales. And this is the first step to broadly establish hydrogen economies in the US. You can already see the transformation unfolding in green logistics, one of our central goals. Hyundai already works with the global e-commerce and retail players to make their logistics supply chains carbon neutral with our fuel cell EV mobility solutions.
Well, you can actually see green logistics in actions in Switzerland. Hyundai is partnering there with the various Swiss companies since 2020 and covering more than 8.7 million kilometers. It's literally an amazing milestone.
Yeah, but let's stay in the States. We also have another great project in Georgia that will drive hydrogen transition forward. From here, our long-standing partner, Pat Wilson, will be able to explain further.
And I'll interject with a no quarreling rule. But I see that you all have so many applications, and I can't wait to hear more about this major undertaking in Georgia. So Pat Wilson, Commissioner of the Georgia Department of Economic Development, has been working with Hyundai from the very beginning to realize Hyundai's Meta Plant project and goals. Pat, please join us on stage.
this is exciting. Thanks so much, Jay, for the invitation to participate. And of course, it's great to see you again, my friend. The people of Georgia, if you can't tell, are very excited about this partnership with Hyundai Motor Group. And you think about the numerous positive effects that this is going to have and widespread potential to bring jobs to Georgia.
Yes, Pat. We've been working hard for our Hyundai Motor Group Meta Plant America, the dedicated electric vehicle factory being built in Georgia that aims to produce up to 300,000 EVs annually. HMGMA will incorporate a complete hydrogen value chain, starting with the deployment of our action fuel cell tractors to handle the logistics of the plant. Here we start our package with building the foundations of hydrogen infrastructures.
Wow. Jay, we are thrilled and just to collaborate and focus on expanding this technology across a variety of industries and sectors. These achievements are going to fuel economic growth and job opportunities across the entire state. Working with industry leaders like Hyundai to remain on the cutting edge of these new technologies, we've seen real-world applications already being delivered. I've seen it with my own eyes, and we're so excited that Georgia is part of Hyundai's future.
The development of the hydrogen ecosystem within the HMGMA will have a far-reaching impact, drawing in diverse industries and sectors to integrate into the value chain. This widespread adoptions of the hydrogen will ignite the growth of the hydrogen-based society in Georgia.
Jay, you know, Hyundai's proven history with hydrogen really gives Georgians like myself a much clearer picture and a better understanding of the opportunities that are before us. It's the future. So as we're doing with our e-mobility ecosystem, our state helps businesses like Hyundai realize their goals and reach consumers without mandates. So now Hyundai is continuing to lead by building out your hydrogen plans in Georgia, and that's exciting.
Thanks, Pat. I also cannot wait to witness the beginning of the hydrogen era in Georgia and ultimately throughout the world. My thanks to CNET and the Taiwan for accompanying us on this journey towards hydrogen economies and societies. It's one of the many ways that Hyundai will ease it every way, not only for the governments and business customers, but also for the entire society and customers' day-to-day life. It shows how hydrogen is more than a vision. It's a tangible reality. It motivates us to stay with course, to achieve hydrogen for everyone, everything, and everywhere.
Many thanks, Jay, Changwan, Pat, for giving us deeper insights into the world of hydrogen. This has been excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was fun talk.
So that was a fun way to talk about the exciting future to come through hydrogen. And now we see how Hyundai is going to become beyond mobility to also become a provider of clean hydrogen energy and a provider of an entire hydrogen value chain, the blueprint for hydrogen economies in societies, progress that paves the way to ease every way with hydrogen energy. And now, to hear more about Hyundai's software-driven transformation vision, please welcome Chang Song, President of Hyundai Motor Group and CEO of 42 Dot. Welcome. It's great to be in conversation with you, and I'm personally very intrigued to hear from you as I myself am in the world of technology. So let's hear about what you have for us today. How are you approaching the transition into software?
Well, Hyundai Motor Group is working backwards now. Now we start with customers' problem, delving deeper in how they utilize their vehicle beyond more specifications and purchase needs. It has become clear that their mobility is tied to a wide range of diverse requirements and purpose. This insight drives our commitment to providing not just cars, but solutions and services tailored to those needs. We're now addressing the challenges of owning and maintaining individual vehicles and fleets. On top of that, we will be providing services for their transportation needs, not just cars. Beyond individual and business needs, cities face complex transportation challenges too. We're evolving into mobility tech company, offering a portfolio of solutions and services to meet people's everyday transportation needs. This means that car will become a part of diverse portfolio rather than a portfolio of just cars. We're committed to addressing evolving mobility needs and continuously enhancing our solutions and through software and AI. All parts of our software define everything strategy. Cars have evolved beyond their traditional role as a means of transportation. They're not just for getting around anymore. We're talking about cars that work with your phones, services for catching a ride or sharing a car and managing big fleets for businesses. At the heart of these solutions is software.
That's a really exciting shift. And can you walk us through HMG's software-defined strategy?
Yes, today people expect the same experience with their cars as they do with their phones. So what they want their vehicles to receive continuous updates, gaining new and improved features and having bugs fixed. They also want the same intuitive user experience in their cars. In the future, when purchasing a car, customers will want the option to pay for feature on demand, such as advanced driver assistance and autonomous driving, viewing these primarily as software feature, not hardware feature. However, the pursuit of these innovations presents significant challenges due to the conventional practices of automakers in sourcing and integrating technologies and software. To address these challenges, we have started writing in-house software for vehicle OS, connectivity, and active safety, along with new network and control architecture.
So in-house software, it sounds like a massive shift for Hyundai. Could you tell us a little more about it?
Yes, of course. To improve user experience, we're developing a new infotainment system that comes with App Marketplace. The system will include a software development kit for developers to create third-party infotainment apps. Additionally, we're integrating our own large language model into our AI assistant to facilitate human-like interactions with vehicle apps like navigation or music. This aims to minimize distractions from the infotainment screen, thereby enhancing the safety of the drivers. At the same time, we're developing SDV OS with enhanced cybersecurity and fault tolerance. The OS provides a standard interface to accelerate the vehicle software development process while reducing errors and vulnerabilities, thereby reinforcing the safety of our vehicles. All these advancements requires the support of a robust hardware architecture and software abstraction, one that simplifies and obscures the intricacy of handling controller signals. Our software architecture, controller, vehicle network are quite similar to what you see in data center, internet data center, just on a smaller scale. Our engineering effort extends to the chip level, aiming to reduce power usage in high-performance vehicle computer with an effort to improving chip level performance in neural processing. As a part of these efforts, we're partnering with Tenstorrent, a company at the forefront of developing a RISC-V-based neural processing unit. Let's hear from Tenstorrent CEO Jim Keller.
Hi, I'm Jim Keller, CEO of Tenstorrent. Hyundai is one of the most innovative car companies in the world, which has led to their ascent in the automotive industry. We're excited to work with them on their next generation technology. Tenstorrent is building a silicon future that you can own. Our hardware and open source software will let you build the products you want. Hyundai is building cars, factories, robots, autonomy, infotainment, and smart systems. Tenstorrent is aligned with every part of that vision. We're excited to join Hyundai in gaining the independence to win the high-stakes technology race.
Thank you, Jim. The first production version of SDV software slated for release in 2026 will enhance our in-vehicle infotainment software and user experience. The integrated hardware and software release planned for 2027 is designed to enhance vehicles comprehensively.
Amazing. So it sounds like you really are software defining your vehicles and diversifying your portfolio.
That's correct. As I mentioned earlier, we're evolving from a traditional car manufacturer into a mobility tech company. Our business customers who utilize our vehicles in their fleets have unique software requirements, such as location tracking with geofencing, remote diagnostics, and vehicle status. We're started building data platform and fleet management service for our vehicles as well as other model makers' vehicle with aftermarket telematics device. Our new fleet solution will be ready this year. And the premium fleet solution will include financing, data-driven insurance, actionable insights, and cloud dashcam services. This premium business package will start to ship in 2025.
So what happens after when you create a software-defined environment? What happens next?
In a software-defined environment, we can capture data from every movement. We consider our vehicle machine that always learn and improve to serve better. We call them the AI machine. We're integrating continuous machine learning infrastructure called the big data loop into our vehicle data platform for software-defined vehicles and fleets. Operating and scaling out this big data loop is one of the most important tasks in software-defined everything, because we're moving into an era of software 2.0 in which AI enables the continuous learning and improvement strategy. Currently, we're using the big data loop to improve autonomous driving, intelligent fleet safety, and AI assistant based on large language model. In addition to cloud-based big data loop, we're also building an on-device AI framework to add robustness to connectivity as well as data privacy. With on-device AI, the data generated on the device stays on the device. Imagine a world where transportation is as simple as flipping a light switch, a world where the vehicles adapt to your needs, cities flow smoothly, and mobility is accessible to all. That's what we ultimately aim to achieve, cloud transportation. We're going to redefine vehicles and fleet with software and AI, creating smart transportation every day. Imagine putting this into a transportation utility meshed with societal infrastructure. It'll offer on-demand access to transportation, giving people freedom to move. In line with this future, we are already tackling cities challenges through services like demand-responsive transport, self-driving taxi, and shuttle, complete with hailing platform.
Wonderful. So what is the ultimate goal for the software-defined everything strategy and your entire paradigm shift?
We always prioritize safety and user value. Our top priority is implementing service-defined and safety-design philosophy, making journey convenient and safe through software and AI. We see movement as a new source of knowledge and innovation. Our solution and devices turn that knowledge into something universally useful. We invite you to check out our booth today and see if we are making mobility easier in society. join us in our journey to ease every way using software and AI to improve the way the world moves.
Thank you so much, Chang. It's been a pleasure. You've shown us how the Hyundai software vision will ease every way toward a future we all want to live in. So thank you so much, Chang. So now we cordially invite you to visit the Hyundai exhibition booth in the West Hall of the Las Vegas Convention Center. It's a rich and immersive experience, and you'll get a first-hand look at the Hyundai vision for the shift to hydrogen energy and to software. We will now begin our photo session, and I would like to invite all participants to approach the stage. And thanks again for being a part of the Hyundai Media Day at CES 2024. Thanks so much.